Oh, hey guys and girls, welcome back. Today's the 27th of August 2016, and I'm just attending to my garden at the moment. Just looking at some of my bloody plants which are getting, well, this is my rose plants getting eaten, so something's like eating through the plants, so I'm just gonna have to give them a little bit of like sort of a spray over with them, make sure there's nothing that's going on the plant itself. I've got some like rose clear stuff, so it gets rid of all kinds of shit on the plants, and that way it should be alright then for the next month or so, at least anyway. And then I've got all my bloody things to clean up down here. But I've been doing a lot of vegetables in the garden. I think these ones here, I think this is actually my, it's not actually cabbages, I don't think. Because I was just, because I planted these and I actually forgot I didn't put them down, the name for them. These are my, well, by the looks of it, because they've got a strong root on them, and the leaves are flipping huge. And as you can see, there's something coming into these, so I think these are my Brussels sprouts. If you have a look at here, that's actual Brussels sprouts, so they're going to grow in between here, so I'm going to get loads of them. I've got 3 of these, but trouble is these things keep bloody getting eaten as well, so I need to get something to spray on them to stop the actual insects bloody biting at them. But the actual leaves are actually quite tough. They're actually quite tough. Definitely quite tough. So they're taking up, they're taking a beating, and they seem to be doing quite well. So what I'm going to do as well is just tear that off the bottom, tear that one off, so it's round. So you want at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to at least go 5 up. Well, 5, so it doesn't touch the ground. Otherwise, you get all the diseases on it. Then I was pretty much, I thought these were actually these here. I actually have no idea what these are, because they've got these like funny sort of stems. I don't know if that's these are the chards or not. They got quite a sturdy stem on them. I need to put them up as well on like a little thing just to keep them up. And I have no idea what that is either. This has actually got something like rough, prickly stuff on it. So I need to do some more stuff in the garden. And then we've got here, we have my radishes. They're actually coming on quite well, the radishes. I can't see any vegetables on them yet, so they'll probably take a while. Then I've got another tomato bush here, which I'm putting up, with my cane sticks and all that along here. Then we've got my peas. Got my little pea pods there, all the way around growing and all that. And I've got my cabbages growing at the back there as well, and a couple cabbages over that side. So they're doing pretty good so far. So if we come down here, this is where all the big stuff is. All the big stuff. Tomatoes. I've got a shit ton load of tomatoes. Got all them there, all them. Got all these growing. Got all these different flavours. There are different flavours of tomatoes. These ones are, I think, those wide ones, the thick ones. They're quite thick. The beef ones. I think this is the beef tomatoes there. Got some more beef tomatoes growing there. And just got some shit ton of load of them. Then I've also got my little peppers here. green peppers, red peppers, depends what colours they will start spewing out. Then I've got my little baby tomatoes there, little cherry ones, and then I've got all my big fucking bastard sizes down there, and a couple of big ones in the back there, and I've got some more in between as well. I'm keeping these bushes quite tall actually, because they're going all the way up here, so far they're just past 6 foot in in tallness. Then I have these here. I've got these ones here growing, some more on there, and I've got some more at the back here as well. Shit tons of them, loads. So I'm not going to run out of fucking tomatoes anytime soon. And actually I only paid like I can't remember how much I paid for shitloads of tomato plants. I think I paid like 10 quid, £10, so was that about $15, $16 or some shit like that for a whole load of them. And on this one here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 tomatoes just on one truce. That's not on the entire plant, that's not on the entire plant at all. And then we've got like this one truce here, then we've got that too. We've got about like probably 7, 8 truces on here of plants, and I've got 4 different plants coming out of this one tomato tree. I know I'm supposed to keep these tomatoes and have one bush, but I've got one, 2, and then I've got a third one growing out there. So it's about 3 tomato trees growing out of just one plant, and it's just amazing how much like work I've had to put in just to keep this. I don't know if you go back to one of my previous videos of my tomato plants, you'll see an impact on when they were tiny. They were little baby plants. Now they're huge, so huge that they're taking up nearly half of the whole garden of this sector here. That's why really I should have had them spreaded out a bit more, a few more inches. And this, I've got this like little sort of arch here. So once I get the arch up, once I get this plant going up even higher, I can wrap it around the top and hopefully to the top of the rim, and then just have it so it's dangling down. So basically it'll be like this, just dangling down. So go over the top and then down, and then hopefully, And we've got some more here. Look, some more of these little bushes. This is right. There's 1, 2. Got 3, 4, 5. Then we have got one down at the bottom. That's 6. So it's about 7, 8 plants I've got all together of tomato plants, and I've got one upstairs up in the bedroom at the moment, because I'm doing an indoor one for indoor tomatoes. So you can check my indoor video ones I've done on there. But then I've got so many tomatoes, I won't even know what to do with half of them. I might just give them like away and stuff to my neighbours or something. Depends if they get all done in time for around about December. Because a lot of people around December anyway can't afford a lot of stuff. So it's always good to give a few tomatoes away. It depends what kind of tomatoes I'm getting off them. If I'm getting shitloads of them, this could actually tie me up to around next year. I mean, with enough here, I've got enough food here to feed like an entire starving family, like probably 10 times over. Anyway, cheers all for watching, and catch you guys and girls later. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like the video, do subscribe to the channel, do like the channel, favourite, share, and all that, and catch you all later.